So in this video we're going to kind of just show you guys a little bit about our coop, the chickens, and what else?
Just
how it's
like a
been built.
tour around our chicken coop and what type of chickens we like and our nesting box and maybe a few cinematics.
Let's do it. So the building here behind us is an old shed that came with the property, so it was already here, which was kind of convenient, but we were going to tear it down and put the chicken coop back in the corner over there, somewhere over there. But it was going to be a lot further from the house, and we kind of started thinking it might be a better idea just to keep the chickens right here by us, since we're collecting eggs every day and you know all the cleaning and everything. So you just interact with the chickens so much, I thought it'd be good to keep it by the house. Let's go take a look at it.
Me.
So this structure was here, but it had siding that was falling off of it, and it was just kind of beyond repair. So we decided converting it to the chicken coop, we'd take the walls off, back down to the studs, and I moved the door. The door was in the center of the wall here and around here, and we moved it over to the side so that we could put our roosts going up the wall inside. So it was all made of rough cut lumber that we got from a local sawmill here, which made it a lot cheaper, and we just painted it up. It's probably not perfect, but it worked for us, and it was cheap, inexpensive to do. So I built the door, siding, I mean everything on there was redone with the rough cut lumber, so it works. And then all the openings are covered with the hardware cloth, so it's predator proof. Hopefully we haven't had any issues so far in this past 6 months or so. And then if, like I was talking about, in the roof here you can see maybe the hardware cloth is attached to all the rafters and runs down the sides so that all the openings are concealed. Shouldn't have a problem with anything trying to get in here, but it works. Still lets it be very ventilated. And then you got this big window in the back. Everybody's coming in for the night.
But
this huge window in the back was something I really wanted to allow a lot of breeze and some air circulation and ventilation to keep them comfortable, since it's so hot most of the year. And then during the winter, if we have an issue with it being too drafty and cold, I figured we could put a tarp in the corner over here and roll it down as much as we needed to kind of keep them cool, to keep them warm at night. So we'll see how that goes. We haven't been through a winter yet with them. So, but anyway, so that is the coop.
Okay, these are our nesting boxes. And real quick, I do want to point out that there's a slanted roof on there because chickens like to get up high on their roosts and stuff. So the reason we put the slanted roof on here is so that way when chickens try to hop up here, their feet, or I guess the dust helps with it, and they slip off. And so that's what this little angled roof is for. So that way they can't get on there, because we don't really want that. It's a nesting box. Anyways, main topic, nesting boxes. So we have, 6 nesting boxes? And they're pretty close together. And as you can see, they're just held by some, just plywood, I guess. And then
very simple construction, just a plywood bottom, plywood
roof right here,
slats between it, and a plywood roof.
And as you can see here, by an example of Allison, we have a little door right there, which we'll show you in a minute. But we just put some wood shavings in here. And we just wanted them to feel as comfortable as possible.
Awesome.
We wanted them to feel as comfortable as possible. I know, I saw that. And at the same time, we still want to be able to get their eggs. And so, hold on, Allison.
Just 1 minute.
And so that's why they tend to like close spaces like this. They like privacy. And so we made a little, I'd say that's probably about 1.25 foot maybe.
They're about 13 inches square.
Yeah. Okay, so as I said earlier, we would get on the nesting box door. And so that's what this is. That for me? Just hold on, Allison. We're trying to make a video. And
Allison's got her leash attached to it.
Yeah, it's dog
which
leash.
is everywhere.
And so basically this little neat contraption, it's like a...
Can you open that for me?
What do you even call that?
Just 1 second.
It's kind of like a bolt-action sniper rifle.
No, it's a bolt. It's a bolt latch.
Yeah, bolt latch. That's what it is. And basically, you can you pull it this way. Well, most of you probably know how to do this, so I'll just get this part. And then you open this, and you can easily grab your eggs from here.
That's it, and we already collected 1 egg today.
Yep.
So we've been getting consistent 4 eggs for a couple weeks now. And they're slowly starting to get a little bit bigger, but
they're
not
very
much.
shiny. They look kind of polished. Especially this
And
one.
what did you get on your arm?
She gave her a tattoo.
I don't know.
With permanent marker.
Yeah, it was a Sharpie. Okay, so this right here is their quote-unquote protective run. It's not really protective at all. It's not predator-proof. It's not supposed to be. Mainly because our cats and dogs and stuff, they don't really do anything to the chickens. Well, our dogs do, but not as much. Anyways, this is their run. And there are currently leaves in here because leaves were falling everywhere from a thunderstorm. And it's just starting to turn fall as well. So we collected a bunch of leaves from over there on that corner of the property. And we brought them over here in a wheelbarrow. And it's just, we put them in here so they'd have something to do. And at the same time, they could turn it into very nice soil. And so far, they've done a nice job about it.
Yeah, they love digging through it. Keeps them busy.
It does, and it helps them, it prevents them from fighting because they're all busy.
What about this roost in here?
Oh, yeah. So that's just some cedar wood that we got from our property over there in the little wood pile that we have. And it's just held together by a few bolts, if you zoom in there.
So we think that one of these Wyandottes, which is the prettier one, might actually be a rooster. Let's see this one. Hey, sugar. All right, so what about this one?
Oh, well, first of all, she's a really good egg layer. Her name is Sugar, and she's a white leghorn, and she has a piece of grass in her mouth that I cannot pull out. Oh, uh-oh. This is a Cuckoo, and she isn't the best egg layer I've ever seen, but
She was our first egg layer.
it was a different one, but
Okay,
yes.
well, the Cuckoo was.
Yeah, the Cuckoo was our first egg layer, and she's pretty sweet, and she's not the best egg layer in the world, but her colors are really pretty. Like I said, she's really sweet, and she's actually pretty big as well. Okay, bye.
Hey, Mama. So this fun little building right here is actually our house for our old Peking ducks that we had, which we do not have anymore, but chickens like sitting on top of it and just hanging out, so we left it here for
real
them.
Quick, do you remember when we used that thing for when the turkeys were fighting? We put them in there for like a little punishment
Yeah, we did
room?
use this when the 2 turkeys were fighting. We kind of locked one in there for a few minutes. So we do have a little chicken swing for them to kind of keep them, healthy and active, and keep them from fighting, give them some activity. So a few of them do get up on here, which I was kind of surprised that they actually used it, but the Buff Orpingtons and the Easter eggers tend to use it the most. A lot of them just sit up on the pole up here to clean themselves. The thing we use is to keep them busy is the compost pile. We used to have it in the garden, and it was a pain having to turn it all the time. So now we just keep it over here in the chicken area. They turn it for us, And even though it's under the tree, it still makes really good compost, not being in the full sun. So we did have to put some boards around the back of it because they were spilling it everywhere when it was just by itself. So that really kind of helps contain. As you can see, there's not too much down here, a little bit, and then this is quite a mess. So you're still having to rake that up every once in a while, but it sure helps. And we're still close to the garden area, so just on the other side of the fence. Hey, Allison. And then this will take you into the coop. This is their smaller run that's attached directly to the coop. Come through the door here, and we got their 50-gallon water that I did because we're constantly having to change their water out, and we are getting ready to go on vacation for a week. So I needed something that could hold more water than for one day, and this works really well. They've gotten used to the little waters relatively quickly. I mean, as soon as I had it assembled, they were on here pecking on it, and they got curious, and the other ones took to it really quick, within about 15 minutes. The thing I had to do is put in this little feeder station, which can hold 2 50-pound bags of feed. So feed goes in there, it's bolted straight to the coop wall, and it just pours out the bottom. It's got an angled bottom so that the food drops into the tray down here, the dispenser. Very simple, but works great. Angled top helps keep them off of there.
Hey, dang it. Guys, it's Keegan. Thanks for watching the video. I can't do this. Thanks for watching our first ever video. I hope you enjoyed. Hey guys. Dang it. That wraps up our first video. Thank y'all. That's it for our video. If you liked it, if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. I can't do it.
That's it for our first ever video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. We've got some more stuff coming up for y'all soon. Thanks.